I never thought about doing anything else than becoming a tennis player. And when tennis was taken away from me, then I completely lost my way. The reason why you're living, all your dreams, all your focus, everything disappears. I'm French. I was born in France. As a kid, the only tournament that the TV was showing was Roland Garros. I was waiting the whole year for those 2 weeks. I remember very well seeing the final of Roland Garros Juniors. Henri Lecomte won. But my first French star was Yannick Noah when he won Roland Garros in 1983. I was one of the best in France for my age. I had a different game. I was playing serve and volley and return and volley. I was always at the net. And I think I would have been a very good tennis player. But my parents told me, no, this is much too risky to play tennis. You go to school. If I do that, I will never have a chance to become a tennis player. And they said, okay, stop tennis. And I was lost and I was angry at my parents. My father started renewable energies in the 90s. He was like a pioneer. My father said, if you don't know what to do, why don't you come to my company and you'll learn a job. I started to have a lot of responsibilities, and he came to me and he said, now you're ready, we can partner. And this is the turning point of my career, because I said no. I'm not going to miss my second chance, so I want to have a tennis academy. I'm going to help players become professionals and top professionals, because I couldn't do it myself, but I think I'm going to have an incredible pleasure helping others do what I couldn't do. So in 1996, in the suburbs of Paris, I started my academy with a few guys, not good level. What I wanted is to have young players and bring them to the top of the game. And I thought if I want to convince those players to come with me, I need a name. For me, Bob Brett at that time was the top coach. He was the coach of Boris Becker, bring Boris Becker to #1 in the world. Then he coached Ivan Izevich, brought him to #2 in the world. So he was the guy. Thanks to Bob Brett's name, I could go to all the young guys that I thought were good in tennis and tell them, okay, come to Bob Brett Academy. Best coach in the world is going to oversee your development. And in my first group in 1998, I had Paul-Henri Mathieu, Ivo Karlovic, Sergei Stakhovsky, Gilles Muller. I chose 20 players. The list is unbelievable. Almost everyone made a good career. Bob Brett was great in techniques and in tactics. But the way he was managing the team was very different from mine. He was like a dictator. So I decided to buy my own place. My academy is nothing again. Marcos Bagdatis was the first player of my academy who achieved something huge. Bagdatis becomes world champion in juniors and suddenly reaches the final of the Australian Open against Roger Federer. And one of my friends tell me, all the people who think you are crazy for so many years are suddenly going to say that you're a genius now. We are in Nice, in the French Riviera. I came to this new academy in 2015.
The team is everything. You can have the nicest place on the planet. If the team is not doing a good job, you achieve nothing.
Stefanos Tsitsipas is different from other players, very different. He has his own world, and I also think he's very creative. And you can see it also in the way he plays. Serena Williams, I'm working with since 2012. Before we worked together, she had already won 13 Grand Slams. But I told her, I thought that she was an underachiever. We changed her forehand. We're sitting down before every match, plan A, plan B, and that was something new also. She won 10 Grand Slams. I think we went through an incredible journey, and the journey is still on.
I never feel good about what I'm doing, and I think that's also a key. Once you get satisfied, you start to stop fighting. It's not that I'm not happy, it's that I want more all the time. I think that's one of the key for success.